This is another genocide.
Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. I finally did it.
It's an Aeros production. 4 tray, 2 tray.
Sonny Van Doe, Low, Louis.
Oh, y'all gon' like this one.
Yeah.
King James the Great, nigga.
Lincoln.
What up?
Yeah. Put your motherfucking hands in the air like this, like this, like this. Hey, duck nigga. Hey. That's how nigga get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how nigga get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how niggas get burned. When it get too high, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too high, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too high, that's when niggas gon' learn. That's when niggas learn, learn. Stay in my own lane, weave at my own pace. Type to sit in the back of the room, case nigga cap in the room. I can make a smooth getaway. Stay in my day to die, scared nigga. Live to tell the tale, but never to tell the lie. I got no time for no foolishness. Gotta protect myself at all times, no matter who I'm with. Grew up rocking hand-me-downs, now I rock the newest. Work hard for it, being broke, I'm just not cool with it. I ain't paid for it, I don't want it, no matter who it is. Nigga, give you something, you feel like you owe him some. Take a threat for what it is, but buddy tell you that he coming. No snitches, stay out the kitchen when that hot fire burning. Get shot, if it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how niggas get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's how kids get burned. When it get too hot, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's when kids gon' learn. That's when niggas gon' learn.
Get up and go get it so no one can say they gave it to you. Learn to evaluate yourself and add some change into you. Cause I ain't stopping for a shit in my nigga. Except for red lights. Young mind out the window got me yelling red light. Cause I don't bang but I found my flame. I'm a star in the hood, guess I found my fame. Had to stay in my lane till I found my range. Now I'm switching in the coupe up 20 and some change. Nigga gon' learn today. To mind that B.I. Cause see I got a problem with nigga buzzing in my beehive. Shoe fly, my shoes fly. What I'm stacking is knee high. You get no piece of my pie.
That's how niggas get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how niggas get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn, learn. That's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's how kids get burned. When it get too hot, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's when kids gon' learn. That's when kids gon' learn.
Everybody wanna eat, they don't wanna put the work in. Taking shortcuts, you the only one you jerking. You need to change your mindset. Better yet, You need to get your life right, go shit, go left. Yeah, leeching off of other niggas, stacking up with different bitches, disappearing on your children, nigga. That is not the business. Yeah, I said it. If it hurts, deal with it. Get it for myself, or I trip a nigga meal ticket. Oh, you a grown man? Well, tell me this. How the fuck you leave your home to lay under another nigga? Yeah, unknown and a highly disrespected issue. Crabs in the bucket, ayy,
That's how niggas get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn. That's how niggas get shot. If it ain't my business, I ain't concerned. These niggas wanna eat when they done put it on the pot. When niggas gon' learn. That's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's how niggas get burned. When it get too hot, that's when niggas gon' learn. That's when niggas gon' learn.
Alright, so why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody out there.
Go ahead.
Yo, it's Mr. Chris, man. Young LOC, Dirty Committee, Barcode ENT. What's happening?
It's Knowledge, the Lion Untamed.
Louis Magnum, it's Pop. What's up, your boy Kush all the way, Sonny for sure.
The show, and you guys are Barcode ENT,
Yeah.
right? Short for Barcode Entertainment. How'd you guys come up with Barcode? What does that mean? What's about the barcode and the 4-3? Tell me about what's going on with
That's
that.
a little deep. That's deep.
That's a long explanation.
Well, in the beginning there was 7 of us, so he came up with the name Dirty Committee, and that's the 4-3, 4 and the 3 to the alphabet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So that's DC, the
DC.
4th and 3rd letter of the alphabet.
Oh,
so
DC.
whenever you hear us say 4-3, that's code for
Dirty.
DC, which is code for
The
Dirty Committee,
original 7.
which is the name of the rap group.
Yeah.
We started off as a rap group, but after negotiating a couple of deals to where we kind of either turned away from 360 deals or the paperwork wasn't right, we said we're gonna do it ourselves and we need to come up with a label for ourselves. So we tried to go with a different label name the first time, and that kind of got messed up. So we found ourselves in a position to have to come up with another name for the label. And so for the most part, the idea for Barcode came from Frankie Cerezo, who was basically, also known as VVS. He was like another MC part of the group, and he had brought that to the table. Like, the idea behind Barcode is that, we got bars, and we speak in code because we're on a higher level of intelligence when we express ourselves. It's not for everybody. You gotta read in between the lines with everything we do. And all of us immediately was like, yo, that is dope as It's been that way ever since. So Barcode, and a lot of people don't know the difference. Dirty Committee is the rap group. That's who we are as a group. Barcode Entertainment is the label. It's the company, the movement, the family, the bigger encompassing umbrella. And Dirty Committee is a group within Barcode Entertainment.
Right.
And all of us are solo MCs, but I hate to compare us to another rap group, but like Voltron, we all form together and we come together as a bunch of MCs and become like a super group,
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
Don't sacrifice quality or flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride delivers the best tasting barbecue chicken and ribs with the fastest drive-thru in the whole city. Plus, Albuquerque Magazine has awarded Golden Pride for having the best tasting breakfast burrito in town. For a great meal without the wait, come see us at any one of our 4 locations or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride, home of Albuquerque's #1 breakfast burrito.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
When I was starting out, I remember back in about 2010, y'all was out. Y'all was out doing shows, and I remember seeing, you know, this Barcode everything, for a minute. Then there was radio silence. So talk to me a little bit about that, you know, back in that heyday, you know, what y'all was doing, stuff like that, and then what happened for a minute, because, you know, when we linked up again for these compilations, you know, it was a couple years where we hadn't seen anything, you know what I mean? So speak a little bit on that.
Well, life happened, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life happened.
Well, actually, all of us wasn't living here during that time, too.
Personal lives.
2010. I moved here in 2011.
You know, we never stopped the music.
So it was
you know
like, you know what I mean? Like we just, everybody was coming in for shows, and it was just, you know, the buzz was growing, and the people that we was working with, you know, at the time, you know, they was doing what they were supposed to, but, you know, creative differences amongst men, you know, sometimes just happened, and some of the people that was working with us kind of fell back. So we had to regroup. You know what I mean?
Projects got put on the back burner, people moved away, it's just... And then internal issues, I think we had all something going on. We had, you know, family members passing away, it was just people going to jail. And it was a whirlwind of life issues going on at that point, so the music was real hard to focus on.
You know, people moved away, like TVS was the face of us. So at that time, everybody knew, you know, Frankie, everybody knew him, and that was like how we was recognized, you know, until, and then he decided to do his own thing, and he moved away, so we kind of grew our own identities, like, we had to grow up. We was kind of under his wing, not really knowing what to do also, me personally, you know what I'm saying, because he taught me how to rap, him initially. So as far as the business-wise, I didn't know what I was doing, I was just a rapper. I just wanted to have fun, and then it got, you know, serious, and then he was the head in the mindset, and we didn't really channel into the business part. So we had to go back and be like, we gotta get our business together. We need to get the internet, the clothes, everything else that should be happening, you know what I mean, that we wasn't doing, because he was doing it all by himself. And I was in his wing.
You know, the music's never been a problem, you know what I mean? It's something we've always been able to do, man, make good music, you know what I mean? Try to make hits.
Music was always there.
We don't speak unless we got something to say, and every song we got something to talk about, you know what I mean? But as far as our business sense of it, you know what I mean? We was learning as we were going.
And making mistakes.
You make mistakes, you pick yourself back up and you try again, you know? And sometimes it takes a humble mind, because when you're in that, we was riding that wave, you know what I mean? It was most of egos, and the next move was just there, you feel me? So finally life caught up, and we kind of slowed it down a little bit and realized we can't keep running in circles, you know what I mean? We've been doing the music around the world for a long time, you know what I mean? We're not chasing fans or the money. You know, I think we love to do music. You know what I mean? So whether it's a crowd or a show or something like that,
There's
you know,
three people in the audience. We still
love the show.
Oh, we ain't never lost a step. Please believe that. The music's still hot, baby.
Still will always be there. You know what I mean? Like I said, the business mind sense of it. You know, we trying to work, like you said, worry about merchandise and things like that, man, and building a brand again. The way it should be.
It's just like being in high school. Like today, you don't get taught. You need good credit. You don't get taught the things that you need, and then you figure it out as you go. And now, when you get older, like, oh, I need to get that together. There's other things than just doing music. How you gonna get your music out there? You know what I mean? Like, where are you gonna push it at? Who are you pushing it to? Like, all that stuff, we wasn't thinking.
Yeah, nowadays,
it was just make music.
Being a quality MC is doing a hell of a lot more than being an MC, just writing your rhymes, knowing your rhymes, and spitting your rhymes. You got to be a businessman on all kind of levels, and you have to have all kind of knowledge about various different pots. Like, you know, you got to know what the fuck you're doing. Pardon my language.
It's a lot going to it more than just music. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot, man. You know, you got a lot of people that never leave the studio. We've been there and done that. You know what I mean? We done tried every album. And like I said, just regrouping. You know what I mean? We'll keep this thing going.
Yeah. Real quick, I know a little bit about y'all's backgrounds, but y'all from different parts of the nation. Y'all from different areas. So, Kush, where did you come from originally?
Oh man, Seventh Ward, New Orleans. Grew up there. That's where my whole family's. That's where it's. You know what I mean? That's my rock. That's home right there. And then, you know, California is my second home. I spent, you know, the mid chunk of my life out there. You know what I'm saying? Good 16 years, I'm from the top to the bottom, all in between, out in Cali. A few years out in Chicago, shout out to my old dad's side of the family, my brother, sisters and everything. And I met these guys through the military. That's how we all formed up. It was
20 years ago.
I'm gonna need you to name drop some of them cities in Cali. Like, you're gonna have to give some of them cities some shout outs. You know, we got some people that's at home when they see this.
San Diego to Orange County, LA County, all up to Sacramento, San Francisco. All up and through there, man.
So when he said California, he meant the whole state. He just all through that.
Top to bottom.
You know, well known. You know, well known, man.
And obviously Louis from LA.
Nah.
I'll just play it, Louis. Tell me.
I was born in North Carolina, and then I moved to New York when I was little. My mom's in the military, so I moved to New York, Brooklyn when I was little. So Brooklyn. I got it down. I mean, I went back down south every summer, but I'm in New York. You know what I'm saying? But then I did 10 years in the military with these dudes, and we all been together ever since.
So y'all linked in the military. We all rapping in the military?
I was the first dude I met in the military, and then I met this dude, and then I met this dude.
Yeah,
all in the military.
Me and Louis was on the same ship. You know what I mean?
We was on the same ship in the Navy.
Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, you appreciate it. And like I said, that's a good story to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll touch on it.
Where you from, and tell us the story.
My name is Knowledge. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and I met these dudes in the military. Out of the guys that's present, the first person besides myself that's here that became part of the movement was Kush. I actually personally handpicked him as an MC, and I never even heard him rap. I just knew by the way he carried himself that he had the energy to match what we wanted. And before I even met him, I already had an idea in motion, and that was something that I already had going with VVS, Frankie Cerezo. I have to kind of touch on the beginnings of the Dirty Committee, and I'm not to take away from most time, you know what I mean? We're gonna get right back to you. But yeah, in the beginning, the first three members was myself, Frankie Cerezo, and another gentleman by the name of Jonathan Blackstone. Rest in peace, he's no longer with us. He went by the name of Black, which was just the first part of his last name. And he was Colombian, and he was from Miami. And I can't speak too much on him, but I can say for sure that he's Puerto Rican, and that he's from New Jersey, and he's also from New York and the island of Puerto Rico. So with the three of us, we had a lot of map and a lot of races covered. I'm actually mixed. I'm mixed with black, white, and Native American. And then
that's Hookmaster 3000 right
yeah,
there.
This is
you need a hook, hit that dude. That's Hookmaster 3000. That's what I call him. Boy, and I beat that man can't do.
You know, it's from Louisiana, man. Shreveport, Louisiana, shots out, man. 318, Spring Street, you know what I mean? Like I say, man, it's 20 years right here, you know what I mean? We met in the military, the story can go on and on. We'd all give different versions, but the same thing, you know what I mean? I love these guys to death, and it's been a blessing, man, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Bringing that Southern hospitality feel to it, you know, like you say, we from all different places and we are all veterans. You know what I mean? It's not like we're chasing the dream. We've already been living it for a long time, you know what I mean? And we give mad love to the youngsters that's coming up in it. We try not to judge the music because it's changing. You know what I mean? Everybody got their craft, you know what I mean? What don't sound good to you might sound good to somebody else, you know, different strokes for different folks, man. And, but you know, from day one, man, 20 years has been great.
Shout out to the 505.
You know, 505 always showed us love.
20 years we've been here. You know, we've been getting love from a lot of people out here.
Came out here.
So thank y'all.
I rock with a lot of people out here. You know what I'm saying? 2009. You know, I had Real Cuts Barbershop, you know what I mean? I worked at 3D Cuts, you know, man, I loved all the barbers out here doing your thing too, man. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed. You know, $20 a haircut is better than $20 an hour, you know what I mean? So it's more than just the music, businesses. That's all we think in business mindset. We wake up every day, we think about it, you know, and from all over the world, you know what I mean? That's what I tell them. I laugh at them all the time when I tell them, I said, man, you know, it don't take but one song to get there, man. And everybody that knows us from back in the day, see us on TV doing anything. It's mad love from everywhere. I'm waiting on that time to happen. I'm not waiting on the money or the fame. We already got that. I just want to see how many people come out the woodworks when it actually takes off and happens. You feel
I'm
me?
still in the prove people wrong.
You know, I'm trying to
said I couldn't do it.
I'm trying to prove myself wrong. You feel like they just said, Hookmaster 3000. You know, I'm still trying to prove them wrong and prove myself wrong. You feel me? I don't want to let them down. You know, and like I said, when you part of a team and a family, because this ain't just a group, you know what I mean? This is a family, so you know, everything you do reflects on them, even when you're not around them. You feel me? So that's one thing that's kept me on the straight and narrow out here, and I think it's kept us all on that straight and narrow as far as, you know, living one day at a time, trying to make the best out of nothing, you know what I mean? And trying not to step on no toes, you know, offend nobody or take from nobody or something like that. We're trying to give.
We've been together 20 years. We all left at 18. You know what I mean? To join the military. We've been with each other.
Whoa,
we ain't had no cousins, nobody else to run to. We grew each other up. You know what I mean? Like we ain't had nobody else.
Of course, we got our families in other places.
Yeah, we got. You know what I'm saying? We had our people back home, but where we was, it was just us that brought each other up.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
Don't sacrifice quality or flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride delivers the best tasting barbecue chicken and ribs with the fastest drive-thru in the whole city. Plus, Albuquerque Magazine has awarded Golden Pride for having the best tasting breakfast burrito in town. For a great meal without the wait, come see us at any one of our 4 locations or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride, home of Albuquerque's #1 breakfast burrito.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Gecko's Bar and Tapas, a proud supporter of ProView Networks. It's been a fan favorite spot for food lovers and sports fans. With not one, but 2 great locations, including outdoor patio, an atmosphere you won't want to miss. Geckos Off Academy.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Let's talk a little bit about the writing process. You know, one of the coolest things I've seen in the studio was, you know, we were picking songs for the compilation. I just threw on some beats, and y'all had stuff to every single beat that I threw on. And then we picked the best sounding song,
work ethic.
and we put that on the compilation. So, I mean, how do y'all get together and write? Do you guys just, like, what do you do?
Depends on the mood.
If we're all in the
If we
same
all
room,
together,
oh man,
this man gonna start humming something for the hook, and we'll start jotting something as he writing because he's saying it out loud, but he gonna start doing the hook, and then we
it's
gonna
automatic.
You know what I mean?
We ain't gotta talk about it. You know what I mean?
As soon as the beat drop, we just wait.
Sometimes
That's if we
it's
all
push,
together.
you know?
And then
Sometimes
if we apart, one of us we'll do our songs, and then we'll email it or call each other. Hey, I just emailed you a song.
Just let the beat talk.
On that real quick. And we live like 2 minutes. I live like 4 minutes. But I'll still email on the track like, hey, write to this, just in case he can't come to the studio, you know what I mean?
Just let the beat talk. You know what I mean? Let the beat talk to you, man. Let it out. Music is feeling. It's not the words. There's only so many words in the human dictionary. Music is the feeling behind it.
It's
and
the
the energy
talk
that
about
you bring it.
like how that makes you
know what I
feel.
mean? And that's
rock
that's
with
what
like
catch
that.
people. You know what I mean?
It's how the beat.
You notice on some of this new music that these guys are dropping now, you barely can understand what they're saying.
If it wasn't for auto-tune,
But
they
every
wouldn't
hit,
have a hit.
you know,
Let me
it's
tell you
clear,
this.
you know what I mean?
Auto-tune, they went for auto-tune, they wouldn't have a hit.
Yeah.
Come out, rap me.
Yeah. You know, we like I say, let the beat talk. You put any beat on, I don't care about it. I don't care if I like it or not.
I almost want to say we do it off of inspiration, but I don't really want to call it that because we inspired all the time. It's almost like it's normal. So what do you call inspiration if it's normal? We inspire each other. I know if I'm in the mood, and I just write, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, he's writing. If I see him writing, it's a rap. Because even at the end of the day, even though we're brothers and we're all on the same team, this is hip hop, and it stays competitive. So like, we got jokes all the time for each other and for other like, oh, pardon my language. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? It's like he spit a hot verse. Ain't no way in hell I'm about to not match that. Oh, I got it. You know what I mean? Like, ooh. Really? Like, you know what I mean? And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
But you got that feeling like every time you go on the beat, it was him starting to hum something, and as soon as he hums something, we can start rapping. You know what I'm saying? He rap too, don't get it wrong, but he's, you know what I mean? As soon as that hook starts, we're going. Or whoever get the hook, you know what I mean? But it's usually, I feed off of him and whatever that hook gonna be. Because I used to just be able to write. I can't just write a 16 no more just to be writing. I gotta make a song. Like, I'm a songwriter. Like, I can't just, all right, this 16 is gonna be for whoever. You know what I mean? I just can't do that.
Tell anybody that we're
Put
not
on
rapping.
that beat.
You know what I mean?
You give me a hook. I'll do the hook, whatever.
This is how I vent. You know what I mean? This is you know, a lot of men don't tell people about their problems. You know what I mean? But this is how we vent. You know what I mean? You can always put it down on a song or whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You come in there, you put it in a song. Before you know it, everybody's singing. You know what I mean? Because you're touching the subject that's sensitive to them. You know what I mean? Depending on what they going through, you make a song. It could be if they going through having a problem about something. You make a song that it's automatic. So I like that one. If they're in a party mode, you make a party song. Ooh, that's it. But they're not gonna feel it as much when they're going through a problem. Right. You know what I mean? So this is our way of venting. And this is also the way we know how each other's feeling. They don't gotta tell me nothing. I can tell in the music what they're doing.
Yeah, it just depends on where we at. And like when I'm at home, I'll do 3 or 4 songs a day. Just put on, I'll just on that beat, whatever. I really should give all the
I told y'all he was a machine.
To the person that makes the beat, where I get my beats from, because whatever they name it, I usually go off of what the producer was feeling, and that's exactly how I make every song. Whatever the name of that beat was that he sent me, I'm gonna be like, what was he feeling when he wrote this? How does that beat go? And that's how I make a song. So I do that 3 or 4 times a day, and then I go to work.
I don't think I'll ever even ask who made the beat.
Yeah.
I like it, I'm going.
Like, that's how I write. You know?
I like it, I'm going.
Anything y'all want to say out to the people out there watching?
Keep supporting, man, because the things we coming with next is ridiculous. Like we just shot a video just Sunday. Man, we got things moving, and another video's coming. I'm trusting a new single that we got pop. Catch My Wave. Oh my God, y'all! When y'all see this video, it's gonna be crazy. Y'all just stay tuned. That's all I got to say.
And the Level Up joint is super hot too.
Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
You go on YouTube
Follow
and
your
look for that
dreams.
Level Up joint. That one is hard.
Yeah. Even if you feel get hard sometimes, just keep going, man. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You know what I mean? Don't ever stop. But we ain't.
Ever.
You know?
I can't do it.
Oh, free forever, baby. That's what we do.
My mama ain't raised no food.
It's part of me. It's part of what I do. I don't even try. Just do it.
And get your Level Up.
Thank y'all for having me.